Alabama. Approximately a couple weeks back, the mayor asked me to publicize a potential public hearing for a potential community development block grant for the city of Scottsboro, in essence to remove slum and blight. I've passed around a list of potential structures that the city is potentially looking at. I know they have been contacted with the property owners. There is also a map with the GIS coordinates of those structures that has been passed around. If anyone needs a copy of the list or the map, by all means, I'll be more than happy to provide that. Now, in regard to the Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs HUD Community Development Block Grant Program, it is a yearly opportunity that small cities, large cities, counties have to apply for funding. There are a few different sections of that grant that are available. One is called the Large Cities Fund. It's primarily for cities 3,000 and above in population. Those municipalities are eligible for up to $450,000 of grant funding. And primarily, you're looking at two qualifying things that would allow the city to apply. It's either the removal of slum and blighted conditions, or to benefit what is known as low to moderate income population individuals. Okay? There has to be a 51% or greater benefit to those individuals for the city to be eligible for that type of funding. The second type of funding that we're looking at potentially for the city of Scottsboro is called the Community Enhancement Fund. The city is eligible for up to $250,000 worth of grant funding. It does a myriad of things. We have used that primarily in the past for the removal of slum and blight. In addition to parks and recs type activities, senior citizens center activities, things of that nature. Typically, municipalities will put forward anywhere from 10 to 20% match, whether that's cash or in kind, to contribute to show that they have some vested interest in the project itself. So, tonight, does anyone have any questions about what we're potentially looking at? Mr. Ashburn, do you have any questions?
No, I've been briefed on it earlier.
Okay. Mr. Kinnemer, any questions from you?
On numbers 4, 5, and 6.
Yes, sir.
That is held by the state.
Okay.
Tracts and property rebuildings.
Okay, correct.
If property owners were agreeable for 2, but not for 1, would that present a problem as long as they sign waivers?
I do not think it would present a problem if they provided a signature on a waiver at this point. That's my understanding.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone from the audience have any questions about what we're potentially looking at this evening?
Now, I do have one question. How soon, as we go through the details of this money to become available?
Okay, application firm deadline is 12 o'clock noon on July 22nd, 2019. Should the grant be funded, historically announcements have been made between Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So if we are awarded this funding, the city is awarded, a letter of conditional commitment would be sent out. There would be some documentation that the city would have to fulfill through it. Hypothetically, you could have a grant agreement in hand by March,
right.
But the notification would go out between October.
And with the demolition of these properties, would it be something that would be let out for bid?
We would have to go through a standard bidding process. Right. Yes, sir, competitive.
On each individual one, or as a group?
You can do it as a group. You can divide it up in subgroups. However, the city would like to proceed with that,
Okay.
as long as it is according to state procurement law.
Right, okay.
Rational basis.
Should anyone have any questions after the fact, my telephone number is 256-716-2483, and my email address is Lucas, Lucas, period, Blankenship, BLANKENSHIP, at Tarcog, and that's with a T, TARCOG, period, US. More than happy to field any questions. Should anyone on the council have any questions, in the near future, We have until, from today up until the first council meeting in July to take this under public consideration, whatever you guys would like to do.
Okay, all right.
So-
That sounds good.
If that's all questions or statements from the crowd, I would like you all to sign in if you have not signed in yet. So is there anyone that has not put the name down on the roster? I know there are a couple of you. And I will relinquish the floor to Mr. Ashford.
Okay. We'll be waiting till 6 o'clock for the meeting to commence.
Sure thing.